Hi everyone, welcome to another online tutorial. This is Stitches by Antonia. So today we're going to be learning how to put a button on your shirt or any dress of your choice. So you need a machine set in your thread. You also need a machine that has a zigzag footer or that can do a button hole, and also you need button foot a button foot. If you don't have a button foot, you can make use of a footer as a wider space that you can be able to see through the holes of the button. So today I'm making use of button O3, that is the stitch 3 in the button O. So the next thing I did was to just place in my button on a mark line that I've already marked in order to avoid wrong placement. So after doing that, I make sure my footer is on top of the button. As you can see, you have to make sure that your thread or your needle is going through the hole. If not, your button is going to break. So after making sure the holes, the thread and the needle are going through the holes properly, then you can run your fast stitch on it. Just make sure it is being set properly. Nobody is perfect, so you just have to take your time. So after making sure everything is being set in place, I cut in my thread and try on another stitch. So you can see the front of the button, see the back, see how neat it is. So I'm trying to do another one so you can see it properly. But this time, I'm changing in my foot so you can understand what I try to say. So I'm making use of the regular footer that I used to sew my straight stitch, and you can see I'm just trying in to see, but I'm unable to see my holes. I'm trying so hard I could not see my holes, so I had to cut it and make use of the make use of the button foot. But if you have a footer that is wide enough for you to see through the holes of your button, it is perfect and okay by you, then you are good to make use of it. So you can see through this one. I'm also doing the same thing, making sure the buttons are going through the thread and the needle are going through the hole to avoid the button being broken. So after making sure everything is set, I go ahead, repeat the same thing for all of the buttons, and we're good to go. Our shirt or our dress is ready. So you can see how neat it is. It's so neat, cut. Also, a quick reminder, you don't have to use a 3 stitch. You can also use a stitch 1. You can use a zigzag stitch, just the one that has a wider space. You can use a button O1, button O2, or 3. Any choice. It works as perfect as any other thing. I'm going to go ahead to do the verse. After doing the verse, you can see how clean it is. Or try this method and thank me later.